Got the skid steer, got some pipe levitating above the dump truck, got the other 5 sticks of 30-inch pipe, and the 220 is down here warming up. I'm going to take it over here. We're going to start digging the spillway today for the new overflow on this pond. Got a full load of pipe in the dump truck. All right, I'm going to take the 220 over here and show you the spillway and what I've got to do to it. So these pipes are going to be put in the driveway right here. We're going to remove those 2 existing ones and put in 4 new 30-inch ones, and they are going to discharge into a riprap channel that's going to discharge into the old creek channel down here. So what I've got to do today is go down here and dig that channel out and go ahead and get it graded and put some fabric down, and then we're going to install riprap for a channel all the way down to the creek. So I'm going to go down here to the creek, start cutting that dirt back and laying it up here, and we'll get some rock in here before long, hopefully. So the customer had this job engineered, and this is the design that they came up with for this drain. So what I've got to do is notch this rock down about 12 inches below the creek channel. And what that'll do is, now all that water's flowing through, and we're going to have 4 30-inch pipes side by side. When that's discharging down into this channel, there's going to be a pretty good amount of flow. And if I don't have this transition even coming down, I just can't pour over, 4 to 5 feet down into the creek. It'll erode everything out. So I'll even this ditch out, but I got to put it about 12 inches lower than the creek so that when I put my rock in there, it's flush, and that notch will kind of help hold that rock in place. So as that water's coming down there, it won't, shouldn't go anywhere. It should kind of lock it in place from, tumbling over. So I've got to cut all this dirt out, fill all that in, and then the rest is going to get hauled over there on top of that 24-inch pipe we put in the other day. Grab another one of those little trees or 2 right there, and that way I can drive the machine back down the side, put this rock in. All right, I'm gonna keep digging on this for a little while, and we'll get an update when we start making a little bit more progress. All right, so you can kind of see the channel now. Get this cut out as close as I can to these trees, but trying to get it where it lines back up with where the pipes have to go in. Shooting for around 20 feet wide when it's full of rock. John's on the skid steer. Taking all the clay up there and we're adding it to the shoulder of the road. Got a little topsoil here, so I'm skimming it off and laying it to the side. Back the dump truck down here and we'll load it out into that. It'll be a lot faster. Took down a couple little trees right there, so hopefully I can still fit down beside this with the excavator and be able to pat my rock in. I'd run down there with the skid steer and dump it in the channel. Now just try to stair step the bank down as I dig, and that kind of puts my slope on there. Time you take a scoop, just move over about 6 or 8 inches and it'll just cut that slope right in as you dig down. And I can pull off that grade. Just trying to get a good even transition. Fair amount of dirt that's got to come out of here. I didn't quite realize. I didn't walk down here the other day to the creek. I didn't realize the creek was like 5 feet down lower than the ditch here. another probably 20 feet or so of this. Then we'll probably go ahead and get some rock and put some fabric in here and go ahead and start building this channel on up the hill. It's going to turn out nice. Got a good fall on it. I got enough room to work to be able to place the rock in here nicely, I think. It's going to be YouTube worthy. John's got a lot of scoops to make. You know what you find just as much as balloons? Golf balls. I'm gonna load some dirt into the dump truck. Channel's coming along, but I'm running out of places to put dirt, so we're gonna load it up and haul it over there to where the that drain pipe is. All right, so I'm gonna load a little bit of this dirt out to the dump truck. A lot faster than using the skid steer. Less wear and tear too. Get rid of this pile of dirt out of my area that I need to work in. I'll be able to rock and roll. First load a little light, make sure it doesn't get stuck or anything over there. So I've got my spillway cut in, only about half of it to grade. The rest of that, we kept that soft enough, hoping the truck can pull down here and then back down here and dump the riprap in the channel, and it's just going to make my life a lot easier. So we're going to try that on the first go around and see how well it works. Hopefully he can get out. If not, I'll have to hook the excavator to him and drag the truck out, but it's just going to make life easier being able to put the rock directly into the ditch. Then once we get up to here, I'll cut that grade all the way up there to the pipes and then put fabric in all that. Hopefully he can make it out of here. far so good. All right, let's rake out some rock. I'm gonna spread this rock out. I got room right here for the next piece of fabric. I'll spread this out and go ahead and cut another piece of fabric and put that in place. Not go far when you do this type of work. Go up a little higher on the edges, but for right now, that's all I got to spread. Pack these ruts down and go ahead and run another strip of fabric out. And we'll wait for another truckload of rock. So just over here in the woods, I noticed a trash pile, and people ask if you find stuff cool all the time, and look at this old Texaco. I'd say it's aluminum can for motor oil. 1 quart. Somebody used a lot of oil evidently. I'll probably take that one. That's kind of cool. Little piece of history. All Texaco. They were loyal to that brand evidently. That's about the only one I see that's not smashed all to pieces. That one's in pretty good shape. Punch a hole and pour it out. Yeah, I'll take these with me. I like to keep old stuff like this. bank. Track down in there and pull the bottom up smooth. So now I'm trying to get that defined channel where I got the sides in place, and now I'm trying to get that flat in the bottom. And just try to pull the bucket across and tighten everything down. Put one more piece of fabric in, and dump that in there for tomorrow morning. Well, it was a good day today. I got a lot of rock put in. I got about 30 more feet left to those pipes. That's the new pipes are going to stick out 10 feet farther than those, so about 30 more feet of channel and more rock, and that'll pretty well be the spillway. So tomorrow we're going to put those culvert pipes in under the driveway and then finish putting rock in here.